Oh, this
Out the faucet. What do you mean in the blood?
I was thinking that too. You the dog pound man yourself?
Are we live?
It's
It's another
no.
chat. It's another chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We live, y'all. We live. I'm sorry. You see it because it's on the radio. I sure in the heck don't see it. I probably do. Oh, I know too. We just talking to people. It just popped up on me. Okay.
Oh, nigga, drink.
It went straight in on my head. Make sure y'all silence y'all phone.
live.
Yeah, man. Ooh, just wait. Everybody live and present. Make sure y'all like and share the video.
She's gonna start singing.
I beg of you. You is the best. I beg of you. All right, y'all. Let's get this. So she about to start singing.
But dead air. They ain't had no dead air. They keep right off. Oh, yeah, guys. We gonna be in the bedroom.
Hey, Sean. What up, bro? All right, y'all. What up? It's your girl, Sky, and welcome to this week's Slice of the Polly's Pie Ladies Night. What up to all my beautiful there? Y'all was supposed to get live. There you go. Woo. You gotta bring that Pisces energy like.
I just got
the shimmy for y'all.
Y'all a little bit closer.
About time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get
About
a
time.
bit
It's ladies'
closer
night.
than close. I know.
We is close to
We gonna close as we can get. All right.
y'all.
Welcome to this week's Slice of the Poly Pie with
Yeah.
Sky. Ladies' Night edition. Everybody introduce yourselves. Look at the camera and not at the phone.
I am Shanae. How y'all doing?
Jay Bailey, Sheila, and it's me, Sky. So this week, y'all, last week, John and the fellas did a wonderful job hitting on men's health, right?
Definitely.
And they talked about a lot of things that was important for men to get checked on, while we silently listen.
Listen.
And they touched on a lot of great points about men getting checked and going to the doctors and creating a brotherhood. So amongst us, you are women that I've known for a very long time now. And you are women that I've hung out with over the years now, right? Almost 10 years. So I think, to me, I feel like we built somewhat of a sisterhood.
I agree.
So within that, I think it's important for us as women to discuss women's mental health and how it's really affected from a long time, right? And what I mean by that is like from young girls, the different things that you're taught, the different things that plague you, the different things that that's put into our mind.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time we had a panel and I said I feel like women have a romanticized view of love because you're taught that somebody's supposed to ride up on a horse and rescue you and you live happily ever after, and nobody ever shows what's the ever after. you know.
Right.
But just the fact that you have this romanticized view that some way, somehow you should be taken care of, and then when you get out into the world, is very different than what you're taught.
Unfortunately, I was shown something way different.
Me too.
I was shown you don't need a partner. You don't need that other person. You could do it on your own. If they there, they there. If they not, you still good.
Yeah.
So it wasn't shown what real love really was in that sense of y'all got that fairy tale part. I almost wish that I had that.
I had both, so
Okay.
yeah, I ain't had no
Right.
So I have a question. Did you get that from a man or from a woman?
Women.
I got it from a man, which is crazy. Like, do it for yourself. If you do end up with somebody, cool. This is what's gonna happen. I'm showing you, blah 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 blah.
So
But on the other side, like,
I don't think
you don't
my
need a
daddy
man.
said it that way, but that's how he moved with all his girls. He moved that way. But with the women in my life, they were always taught to be strong. Or even still, before I got married, I had told man, I've only been to one wedding. I've never seen a love grow to that point. So that was unfortunate.
So when I say romanticized, I mean, like, if anything that we saw on TV, media, it was always a couple, right? It was never the reality of single parenthood. Our reality was single parenthood. A lot of us grew up in single parenthood or experienced single parenthood at one point with the parent.
Well, I could say I had both my parents growing up.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy left when I was like 14, right when I needed them to be there. So I'm gonna say I seen both sides. I seen healthy love, and then I seen it get toxic.
Yes, ma'am.
And as I grew up, I think the toxicity that I saw is what I absorbed
More than
and I sought out to be happy, but I always ended up miserable because whatever I thought I wanted, once I got it, it wasn't what I wanted.
so.
And I did, and sometimes you don't even know how to deal with that. You try to keep trying to fix it, or you keep trying to put band-aids on it to make it better.
Yeah.
But it don't get better. It just make it more toxic. And then as time going on, y'all start resenting each other. I can go on and on.
So then, from a mental health standpoint, right? Seeing as that this is the thing that you saw growing up, this is what affected you. It wasn't really, as you say, the healthy side of love, or even the formative years to have that certain.
I can even take it deeper. For a long time, I questioned what is love really. The only time when I really thought it was love was my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
even know if
that's
I
a
ever
conditional
experienced
love.
a healthy love with a man.
That was felt like that. Yeah, I get that.
I have a question.
Mine was.
Can I ask a question? So you was talking about like romanticized love, and then you related it to what we see on TV. What TV show, if y'all had one, did it for y'all about romanticized
Cosby
love?
Show.
The Cosby Show.
Yes. Show.
In different
Yes. Yes.
Like, even though Whitney treated, Dwayne like trash, like, it was moments
Well,
where
no,
Dwayne
yeah.
told her,
Kiki
like,
why she never said
oh, girl, Kaniki could never say that girl name right. Kiki Lolo. I watched it the other day.
I'm a little different. We weren't allowed to watch TV. So
No.
what I saw was what was happening in front of you. I was never influenced by television up until I was about 16, maybe 17, grown out the house. So she did a great job of what we saw is what she wanted us to see.
It was very programmed.
It was, and that's how we moved. All
So
five
how
of
does
us.
it affect you mentally as you're an adult and you become your own woman in your own relationship?
I do struggle with sliding back into I don't need nobody. I do it myself, and that's the worst to have when you know you have a partner. When you know it don't have to be like that, but it's so built in that it just clicks.
That's
It
what you
goes
used to do.
right back.
You're not gonna wait if you know you can do it yourself. You're gonna ask a couple of times. Then you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm not
Asked
gonna
one
bounce.
time, and no. And I know it. I know we talked. That is not the healthiest. I know it. And it'd be a fight within yourself with what you know better being an adult now. But it's just it don't go away. No matter that does not go away. All those years of it being that way, it don't go away.
And it's true. That is, and most people, it's a sign of hyper independence, right? And a sign of hyper independence is something that I don't think we had to experience. We were taught it because of what the women before us went through.
Yeah.
So they took us, and it's so crazy because I was watching these documentaries today for some reason, and they were talking about generational abuse and this one family, and all the women experienced it. And the crazy part is one woman experienced it from her father, who told her, "You wanted it." And she said mentally, one of the cousins did it, and she was like, mentally, it was like, well, my dad is dead, so I have attention from someone who's picking me up from school, who's taking me where I need to go, who's doing everything I need to do. So you kind of like mentally, you put yourself in a place where it don't belong. So you create a lot of things from the women that went before us. They poured into us, right? And so when we see men that be like, well, my mama did it all, but there's a reason why your mama had to do it all.
Yeah.
She didn't have a choice.
She had a choice. She wouldn't have did it all.
Because then when it came to us, I was taught you need a partner that's gonna help you. And if they ain't gonna help you, then they not a partner. And there's no need for you to do it all by yourself. But then you also taught, but if you can't get that person to do it, do it yourself.
My parents broke up when I was 14, so I was the second in command. I was the oldest, so my mom had to work. I had to take care of them. So it was always me and them. Shit, it wasn't no kid, like, you know what I'm saying?
I watched
Like
my
when you was
sister
a
go
kid,
through
you was
that
grown.
because she's
Like,
the oldest of
yeah,
all five
when
of
you was a
us.
kid, you had to
And
be grown. I had to make sure they got home from school.
Yep.
Everybody was in the house.
she did hair for
All
everybody
that,
every
yeah.
week.
My
Like,
sister hair,
yeah.
all of that.
It more so, I didn't see the dual parenthood I moved into with my grandparents. And I realized what was the difference before we moved in with them to when we didn't live with them. And when it was just my mom. And everything my mama went through. My mama would tell all three of us, all we got is us, right? This all we got. This all we got. All we got is us.
Yep.
So when we came to live with my grandparents, it was like, well, if all we got is us, how they gonna take care of us? What they gonna do for us? And it was a big battle.
How do you trust that?
But then you grow up to be like, all we got is us. So when it becomes, you got people in your life that come along. Like, I see so many women that can't trust other women. I see so many women that can't trust other people.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
But I'm good. I read a quote that said, trust starts with truth. And truth comes with honesty. But the honesty starts within. If you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't trust the truth that other people present. And it sucks because a man, it's a saying that's tell men there's no need for you to lie to women. If they like you enough, they'll lie to themselves.
Facts.
And it is very true.
That's a good one right there.
It's very true because you want to believe that inherently this person ain't that bad, and it'll get better. But if you're going to be honest with yourself, then you will realize you can't give that person no truth and trust. But we're not that honest with ourselves to say, hey, me allowing this person to treat me like this is hurting me more mentally than what they're doing hurting me. Like, you ever been cheated on, you be like, why would you do this to me? You don't understand how much you're hurting me. No, they're inflicting so they don't get it. No one would ever know how you feel.
Yes.
So mentally, we take that from this relationship. We take that package, okay? And then we jump over to this relationship. And we can't trust this person because that person...
And you ain't took no time to heal or do the work on yourself.
Or be truthful with yourself. What y'all say back there?
Peanut Gallery, what was that?
Right.
Peanut Gallery, what was
We got the fellas in the house as well, y'all.
Started back here.
But no, and that's the big thing, and it's not even just for women, but men as well. When people do, when you go through,
the trauma starts when you're young, so you just keep repeating that
Mhm.
same cycle over and over.
Absolutely.
Like, your daddy could have been the best man in the world, and then as he got older, he turned into shit. So now your image
You
of
saw
Or
things
could have been
differently.
worse and then
or you
turned out
figure
to
it
be
out for
bad.
You
yourself.
saw things differently. It
Yeah.
looked different as a kid, but the
Yeah.
more you
Yeah.
grew
Yeah.
up,
Oh, you look
yes,
at that like,
man.
okay, bro, you was really
I've
on
seen
some
that.
bullshit.
I've done that. I've been through that.
have y'all
He was
watched
the greatest.
Moesha now?
Nah.
Yes.
Watch Moesha as an adult.
Yes.
you would realize how fucking much Moesha should have been knocked down the street.
Moesha should have been knocked down the street during the show. She used to talk too fucking much. We would have had no lips in my house. We would have had a lip, a tongue, no teeth.
But at the time, it was like, yeah,
Go
I don't have no
home.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
language.
You know what I'm
Away from
saying?
home, that bitch would have got back in the house. Man. She would have been outside in the
Hey, I done
yard.
packed my stuff. My grandma was like, go ahead.
Yeah, don't walk. You ain't got
Don't take my
walk.
sandwiches.
Don't take nothing I bought. Take everything you bought.
But it's that mental.
I was 16.
So you
She
left.
said bye. I said bye. That was the last time I ever lived with her.
Now I'm gonna figure it out.
But you've been independent, that hyper independent ever since.
Yeah. Yeah, had to be at that point though.
If you making that big girl move, like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm out.
you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
be.
Smelling yourself
Yeah.
down.
It had to be.
Are
It
you
went
bigger than me
that.
now?
It went that.
You had to.
I did. Yeah, she was a whole different breed. Enough
So-
was enough.
Is that something that you are teaching your daughter? Because you have two daughters.
So I had this conversation with E-Man before. I feel like for everything that I dealt with my mom, I am 100% the opposite. And sometimes I see where that's gonna come and bite me in my ass.
It is.
I see it.
I
I
was the
recognize,
opposite.
especially my bigger daughter. Like I notice it, but it was like I can't fathom to be that person to you. But I feel like I know it's somewhere in me. So I fight that
'Cause
not
you
to
gonna
be
see it-
that,
you not
or
gonna
to
see it
give
now.
you a
You
different type of way,
You
or
gonna
to
see it as they get
understand.
older. You gotta hear them and understand them because they want you to understand them.
Yeah.
And
I
They
be
don't
trying
want
to-
to just be
they don't want
burned.
you to-
And mine
They
is
want- they
so
want you to hear them
opinionated.
and
Like she
understand them.
has an opinion about everything, but I feel like that was the one thing that always messed with me that I didn't have was an opinion.
So you gotta have an opinion.
So
but
I do.
it
It might look different to other people, but
No,
to me,
sometimes,
I
yeah,
appreciate
that's
that.
what you want. I mean, that's what you
I
want.
love that you're comfortable enough with me that you feel you can do that.
Yeah, that was
I think
for a long
coming from
time. My baby 25 now though. That was
I ain't at that point
cool.
though.
She was
So
growing up. No, she was a good girl. She was a good girl. She didn't go out. She got picked up and dropped off everywhere she went, baby. She got 18. She was still a good girl. Everybody like, take your foot off her neck. Let her go outside.
What happened? What she
I
got?
have a granddaughter named Arby. She's 6. The fuck? I have a granddaughter named Arby. She's 6.
but do that make you feel like you kept your foot on way too long?
No.
You should have let her experience
My
a little
daughter
bit
was
beforehand.
My daughter was she pretty. She real pretty. She always been real pretty. She was very soft spoken, all nice and it was a whole act.
I know her.
She a whole fool now. Like she a
I know
whole
I
I'm
know her.
grown. Oh, are you? I ain't gonna let you have all of that. I'm just saying I did all the nice mama. I was the total opposite. Yes, daughter, you can have everything. I'm gonna get you a castle with a moon and stars. She had everything. Her friends thought she was rich growing up. Everybody was at my house. Now I'm the worstest mama in the world. And I don't even know when it happened.
It's a matter of perspective.
And I don't
to
even
be
know when it
honest.
happened.
Because our parents could say some of the same thing. It literally
No, my
is
mama had said that
about
about
a
me.
perspective.
But she's also told me since I've been grown, she is so happy that I grew up because I'm a total different person now. She praised God that I grew
I'm
up.
not gonna lie, man. I called me
I was
2 days ago
terrible.
and said we need to talk. I ain't answered that call in a whole month.
Oh,
I
You
ain't
do
gonna
it
lie
when
to
you ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like don't rush me.
Yeah.
I think
Because
that I need to
me
talk
and
because
her-
I need
me
to
and
talk.
her, we're a lot alike, which scares me, but it also it molded the parent I want to be. So I'm not knocking that. But the relationship now, it'd be like in a minute.
I would
I don't know when
say
that minute gonna be, but in a minute.
the way I
Told me that
did
bit.
grow up did mold the type of parent I am. I took a lot of what I didn't like. What Missy say, flip that shit, reverse it.
Yeah.
But one of the things I didn't like was kids should be seen and not heard.
Yeah,
And
I know.
it created such secrets and quietness that when we needed to be heard, we wasn't heard.
Yeah.
So I think we feel like,
That's
oh,
scary.
kids are so
Well, I don't
opinionated
know if y'all
now.
had
That's
grandparents
scary.
and great grandparents.
I did.
But I had grandparents and great grandparents.
I agree
So
with you.
kids was seen and not heard.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have no lips if you was too.
Yeah,
if you
no,
was too
that's
heard.
I
In
just
certain
said I grew up with my
situations,
grandparents.
Wasn't no sitting in the room with the grown people.
You
And that's
said
how
you
I.
don't know
That's
about
how I
Yes,
was.
go
But
downstairs.
my-
What I
she
did
already know
that.
when my friends come in, you go when
that
you
way
go.
I go.
Mine.
And
You're
I
not gonna be
did.
sitting in my
That's why I said I
face
took some of the stuff. I ain't take all.
now.
Because
I-
my kids never.
certain
You see
grown
my
people
kids crying.
conversation
No,
get a little,
but-
Y'all will be hearing people saying, "Y'all got kids here?" Yeah, we got kids here.
You must be quiet.
They like
they
their space. They like their space.
Yeah, that's how
they
they
know
is now.
their space. We know our space. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I did take from being seen and not heard. But it is the point of you have an opinion. How do you feel?
Yeah,
I want to know
what's
your
up with you?
feelings.
How you
Because,
feeling today? Yeah, what you got going on?
you know, I remember I told my son, like, I would rather you tell me how you feel than grow up and be an angry man.
Yeah.
You know, a man that don't know how to speak the way you feel the proper way, that don't know how to
Never
say you're
learned it.
upset by
Mhm.
something instead of putting your hands on a woman or being disrespectful. You know, it is a point of saying, I see the things that they did to raise us and the way it may have formed and how we move mentally growing up. And to even not instill that hyper independence in our kids. That you don't need nobody mentality, because if we didn't need nobody, we would all be here one by one.
Facts.
And you can't be here without nobody.
Can't say you don't need nobody, but sometimes you got to depend on. You got to do what you got to
It
do.
depends, because if you create the right village for yourself, you could create
Yes.
a mindset that you're the only person to depend on,
Yes.
and your village be right there.
Yep.
And I am a prisoner of that thought
Me
process.
too. It's just that you don't want to ask your village, but your
Yeah.
I
village
don't
is
know,
there.
man.
If you got a
I don't
solid
ask
one,
nobody.
your village is there
I don't know
for
ask
the
nobody.
help.
And they just waiting.
Yep.
It's
They not gonna
That's
beg
they- that's
you.
they gonna-
No,
they
they gonna
gonna
let you
wait
go
on me.
through it. She gonna.
Yep.
Well, when she ready, shit. If she wanna ask me for my help,
Man, I remember my car got totaled. And John asked me first time, like, you want to use my truck? I'm like, nah, I'm good. So he picked me up, took me where I wanted to go. So I'm on the phone crying my ass out to our friend Jen. And she's like, but then John said you can use the truck. Girl, bye. That's not my man. I'm not going to put that much stress on that man. That's asking him way too much. She was like, yeah, all right. John asked me one more time. And I really needed to use this truck. He said, I ain't going to ask you again. This is going to be my last time offering Shima. I was like, yeah, I really do need to use it. I'll put some gas in it, I promise. But it hurts to say, I need you. It broke like a piece of me to say, I got to ask you for help. He back there.
Questions.
Go ahead, read the
We got a
question.
question.
Read your question.
So, first of all, shout out to Chardonnay, Cherise, Siobhan, Lydell, Jessica. They all watching. They say, what up? Hey, ladies. What's going on? Sam, she in there. But a question I got.
I seen it.
What is one of y'all's obstacles with dealing with your mental health and navigating within your relationship?
Hey, Judy. I
I
learned how to admit when I'm wrong.
It'd be a little hard
That's a big
sometimes.
That's
It'd be a little hard.
That's a big one.
I do. I learned how to admit when I'm wrong. Or I'll let it go. Because I used to hold it like a baby.
That's
And
my
cuddle and
problem.
love
And
it.
let it blow
And
up
let-
after.
yeah, let it keep
like, that's
festering.
my
In
problem.
your,
Keep
but
giving
how do you act in
dirty
the
looks.
midst of it festering in your
I
relationship?
just go sit over there somewhere for a minute and get my little life together. Because I got an attitude problem. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, so I just shut
I'm
up.
still working.
I learned how to be
lie,
quiet.
y'all.
You said
I'm
you
still
still
working
working
on
on
it. I'm still
I
working in
learned how to be
progress.
quiet.
I resort back
That's my new
into
thing.
my shell, my quiet, my space, my head, and it's not the greatest
Mhm.
because it'll blow up at any given moment, and then it'd be like, where did it come from? But in my mind, it made sense because I've been
Yeah.
working it out for forever.
Because of whatever
I
reason,
just never
don't put
told
all
you
the
I was
pieces
doing it,
together,
yeah.
and I'm just,
So for me, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. I have a fight or flight, right? I'm either stay and fight for my relationship or I'm gonna leave. So
Me too.
because that is a neglect trauma of mine, if we get to moving and arguing and being in disagreement too much, mentally I'll start to separate all assets.
Right,
Mm.
attached.
And then it creates tension because now I have this attitude, I have this mindset. My mouth can get slick, and from what I hear from John, apparently when I get angry, I grow. So
You do what? You grow.
I grow.
You get bigger.
She's not 5 foot no more. She's not 5 foot no more.
Bro, you just get outside your body.
you know, thanks. But I can admit that it's hard. You know, it is something that I work on. It's remember your pressure points, Captain. You have to remember, like for me, I have to remember the things that we were taught. And sometimes I fucking forget, and it can last. And on top of that, you got to remember I'm also dealing with menopause, so my moods can
Sometimes
swing.
when you keep going back and forth, it get bigger and bigger. So I learned how to just stop talking and look dumb.
No, well, I don't think that's the way to handle
what
it.
do you? Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
that's
say,
the
what
way
do
to handle it.
you
And look
think
dumb.
of
You know why I stop talking?
Are you listening when you stop talking?
No, I'm done.
You shut down. I just shut down.
So what I'm learning is
You
what
should
John does. John be like,
I just
we
quit.
need to take a moment.
That's
And
my
at
mom.
first I was like, I found it to be very threatening. Because it's like, first of all, you're not going to shut down the conversation. You're not going to shut me down because I'm having this dramatic ass moment, meltdown. Because if it gets to be too much, I do have moments where I just have a full blown meltdown. I become overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond our relationship, I have a lot of things in life that can overwhelm me. So I have had to tell him, like, you know, we have a blended family. And the older kids, a lot of their stuff is on me solely. And I've had to say to John, like, you gotta help. Like, and John, like, I've been waiting. Tag me in, coach. So now the rule is, don't ask me nothing. If you ask me, the answer is automatically no. Ask John. But it took so long for me to be like, I have that help
To be comfortable with it.
and I don't have to do it. And it's hard. It's super hard. Because especially if you a person that's used to take care of your business, they business, the business over here, then to be able to be like, well, nah, I'm gonna relinquish and let you get it is crazy. And I always say, why have the partners you have if you can't trust them to take care of things that you need them to take care of? It's like your circle. If I can't trust you with my secrets, then you don't need to be in my circle.
Facts.
If I can't trust you with, you know, what I'm going through, then you don't need to be in my circle. Because mentally, that plays on you too.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to trust your friends. Especially when, like, your man can be everything to you, but you still need your girlfriends. Because there's just certain things that we can't put on men or our partner. You just can't. They need they got to worry about their mental health. So we constantly put things on fact. And then they ain't gonna go through it.
Yeah,
They
it's different.
understand.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
You know, we don't
And
understand
they could
100% of
try.
that
Yeah, they
shit.
could try, but it just be different. Like that girlfriend thing be.
But I ain't gonna hold
We
you.
got snaps from the
They
snaps. You know,
Real talk. It's true. Let me
I would say mine is, well, you already know what mine is.
they
Trying
try to tell the people.
So mine is trying to operate within being feminine and masculine. I was raised around my cousins. I hang around boys, tomboys. I was always with my dad. I always wanted to hang around with my uncles, and so now as
I'm a real boy.
So as being 33 and trying to like figure it out, like, oh snap, hold on, I want to put on a pink dress too. Like it's like
Well, put the pink dress on then.
I already ordered this
tomboy
in my
too.
car. In my car. Like trying to, figure it out and get away from, like, I don't always have to be overly independent. I don't always have to be super tough and quote unquote the strong woman. Like I can, lean on somebody and they take, and I don't have to be masculine. I can be feminine. So
What's
that's
a
what I'm
strong
learning.
woman?
Nobody really knows.
Have no fucking
They don't
idea.
exist.
What is a strong woman?
No fucking
Different
idea.
It's
from
somebody
everybody.
that sound
Different
good.
from everybody.
Baby, bye. Look, let me read these
Unicorn, is that
comments.
unicorn?
Girl, no, we don't even want to talk about them things.
Nah.
All right.
You see the air quote.
I shut. Wait, so Siobhan say I shut out.
Sam!
What?
He got the
You got
comment.
the question.
Oh, okay.
Ask the questions.
God damn it.
Me too. I was like, what happened?
He got burnt. He got burnt.
I was about to start itching.
Sean Terry said, I shut everyone out when I go through those moments. Sam said, definitely Shay. I also learned how to just shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
I overthink it.
You got to sometimes. You gonna be mad.
That's really not, but it's part of my growth. I be quiet. LOL. I don't know why she had to laugh at me.
When you leave,
I don't
you
know
still
why
be
she
talking.
did that.
But she still be talking though.
Yep, she be talking. Charnay said, I've learned to be more vocal and intentional with my words. I might shut down for a second, but when it's time to talk, I I've processed what I'm feeling, so I'm not speaking out of anger. Also, I like to talk face to face if possible, not through text.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
used to just let things fester and not be able to communicate things that bother.
I have anxiety. Like if I feel like any
That's
type of
enough.
animosity or anything that just like don't feel right, I have bad anxiety. Like, oh no, we got to talk about this. Like, you got an issue, maybe I got an issue, maybe I ain't catch it. You know what?
We got issues.
We got to talk about it because I can't. One, I'm not gonna keep walking around. We gonna tiptoe around each other. We adults. We're not gonna do that. Two, I done been through that shit. I done been in a bad relationship where maybe I'm good, maybe I'm not. Now, are you fine? Are you well? What is happening? Let's talk about it. If we can't do that, we not gonna do nothing.
You know, John once asked me, he said to me, we were having a disagreement. He said, "You don't never ask me how I'm doing." And I'm like, "What?" I always ask me. He was like, "No, you don't ask me how am I doing. Like, you don't check in to see how I'm doing."
That's definitely
mentally.
key.
And I'm like,
That's definitely
well,
key.
nigga, I said, "How was your day?"
It's a difference
you,
between
they
the
like
action
you.
how was your day
Yeah.
and
I would
how are you as a
how was your day like that? You never know.
But how was
today,
your
nigga?
day? Like
that
a
shit.
mental check-in is important with all people. And one thing, I'm able to take mental breaks from my household. I'm able to, like, I don't cook a lot in the summer. There's not a lot of complaints from him. There's a ton of complaints from the kids. But it's not a lot of stress to have to. It's not stress to make this grand ass Sunday dinner. It's not stress to go. It's not. Because he's like, we're both in this together. We're trying to figure it out. So the mental stress that I remember having before, a lot of it for me is alleviated. You know, I hate doing laundry. I'm not stressed out about doing everybody's laundry because that is, I talk about it all the time. That's his happy place. And it is also mine.
But sometimes you make the turmoil in your own head.
Yes.
You don't even feel bad on the outside.
Nope.
I be stressing about stuff, and then after I sit down and think about it,
I journal a lot
if
now.
you can't do nothing about it, then what you doing?
I'm starting back on it.
Journaling
Yeah, I
helps.
have stopped doing
Because
that.
when you get it
I
out
have
your
done that. I just
brain,
gotta get it out my
Need to
head.
do that. Just
I got an app
and do it. And
I ain't
just,
got no
It's, I would share the app with you.
It's
It's a journal
done.
app. And it
Why you
even
just can't
takes.
get a journal and just write?
You know what? I get tired of writing, and I got a little bit of carpal tunnel,
I do
so
too.
writing I ain't gonna
You
do
know, typing
I just
it
be
doesn't
writing
do
those.
it for
don't
like
do the same.
yeah, it doesn't
don't
give me the
come out
same
You need
feeling.
to
Like I
feel
don't
the
release my
word,
emotions
right?
the
You
same.
You
like,
gotta
talk
stop.
about
it.
Yeah.
Like, talk about
Yeah.
it.
Like, you
I
gotta
do
Give me
audio
a pen
mess
and
up like
paper, and I'm going
Go
so
crazy.
so
yes.
today was really fucked up, and I do
That
audio.
probably works with me.
Da-da-da, and
It
it's-
ain't no bullshit. Like what I'm saying, it just comes
It
out
comes
raw.
out. You know, a lot of my stuff I don't reread, and I try to journal when I'm happy because I don't ever want my journal to just look like a bunch of sad and unhappy shit.
Well, sad and happy shit is real.
But it happens.
Yeah, but if you open,
How's you
I
always
promise you, I
happy?
got old journals that I had to burn because when I left where I was at and I went through it, it was like, fuck, is this it? And I was like, yeah, nah. And I burned them all. Like, this is so not my life, and I don't want nobody to find an
But
archive
it
of
was
me.
at one point in
Yeah.
time.
But
It was your
ain't me.
truth.
It was
was
my
right,
truth
it
at
was
the
you.
moment. But if you ever found those looks, you would thought that at that moment I was still in that place because I never
Well,
journaled
at
when I
that
came
moment,
out
you
of
was
that
in
dark.
a place.
Yeah, I ain't there no more.
You want to know what really
I get burned. I burn that shit.
video?
That's what
that
you do.
memory.
Put it back into the
You
universe.
do videos?
Yeah.
I will do like just recording myself
Wow.
and now that's their truth. People that be crying on social media, I'd be like, okay,
Oh, I hate that.
they're there.
With the snot.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
but to myself,
Sometimes it be felt, and sometimes
Yeah.
you want to know what's like.
yeah.
Because it's like a movie, right? Some things it is okay to share to self-reflect. That's why I think it's great for women or men to have a circle of people that they can get things out of. Because if you run in like an ongoing map in your head at the same shit, you're not going to get to a resolution. So I understand getting it out. I don't. There could be, to it, a lot going on with people overly sharing. But if they feel like that's them,
I just record videos and I have videos all the way back from 2017 and I'd be like, damn,
I don't
you
be
watch
watching
them back?
myself.
I feel like I need to see it. So
Oh.
it
You
helps
watch them
me.
back?
You said what?
You watch them back?
Yeah. I need to see it. It's like a therapy for me to realize how far I done came to this one. Because I be looking at myself like, damn, baby, you was just, I remember you. Oh, damn.
I look at old pictures of myself like,
Oh,
girl, I remember
was
that girl.
My girl, like we done made, like, this is when I have to have like the affirmations with myself, like, but we done made, like, yes, like in the car by myself, we done made it, girl.
My new me and my old me. I don't want to see her.
Boom.
She done.
Boom.
You want to know what does it for me? Facebook memories. I be like, this bitch was
That was
angry.
Snapchat memories.
Yes.
2009. I'm talking about.
This motherfucker
I
was
would
angry
only
as hell.
I'm good.
She needed a meeting.
I only
She
really
needed a
past 7 years, and
program.
I never go past that.
Those
I
7 years.
You
You know, I'm not gonna hold you. I
Don't
didn't
go
start taking pictures and videos and stuff until y'all don't judge me. 2016. So I had no social presence whatsoever before that. Like I think back in 2009, I had a Facebook page, and then that was it.
Right.
Like 2015,
That's
I
when
created
it
a
came
Facebook page to find all my daddy kids, and
and
that was
I
it.
before.
Yeah.
We was at 14, and I stopped. Like, Lord help.
Oh yeah, I did a Facebook page to find all my daddy
God bless
kids. Didn't find none of them. But I didn't have a social platform when I separated from started to move from my last relationship. That's when I got a social presence. So I can see old pictures of me. The only pictures I ever had was me and my kids. I never took pictures for real by
No,
myself.
because I see, in the same sense, I go back, I can see some pictures, and I look dead happy, peaceful. And I can look at the year and the day like,
Yeah.
What was going on
Yeah.
that was a good picture though, but
That wasn't what was going. Yes,
like,
I
that
definitely.
is scarred in my brain. I remember that, but
Yeah.
The
I
Island
took a
Storm
good
is
picture
always
that day,
quiet.
though.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime I look at myself in the Facebook mirrors, I be like, "Oh, you okay, cutie?" But
What's behind
What was
the
behind
girl?
like people like really don't know, like for 5 years, maybe 6 years, like smiling on the outside, screaming on the inside. Like, and that's that back to the mentality that, you know, we grow up with. Be strong. Don't let nobody see you cry. Don't let nobody see you sweat. You got this. Keep going. Blah 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 blah. Whole time, like, do somebody hear me? Nobody is like, you see me every day.
Yeah.
Do I look okay?
That's one of my biggest things. Like, I sit in the room, even with my sisters, it's a lot of them, and it'd be like, nobody noticed. Y'all didn't notice.
But y'all supposed to know.
Nobody picked up
Yeah.
on, like, I was spiraling. No.
You know what? After a while, the only person that really noticed was my mom. She was like, "Baby girl," she called me on the phone, "Baby girl, you don't sound the same. You don't look the same. We got to do something. We got to talk to somebody. What we got to do?"
Yeah.
And from that point on, I was like, "Oh, I got to get some goddamn help." Northwestern, please. My mama's scared now. I'm scared too. Like, maybe I am really fucked up.
All right, let's read the comments.
Randy Jones, I think I know her. She said, I learned that silence is key, honestly. It's the best way to really process the words being spoken. How are you processing if you won't shut your mouth? Laughing but serious. What up, Adrian?
Come on.
I didn't touch that.
What up, Shy?
I'm not
Jamila
gonna-
said, I'm a classic overthinker. I have to write my feelings down. Thank you, Shima, for my journal. The journal shit is really popping. That's
really
my
is. Yeah. Thank
'cause
you,
I can see
ma'am.
that it
Yeah.
work out though.
We got some more.
Come on, my
But,
girl.
yeah, my
You can read his.
oh, here we go.
Talk like a making man over there.
Sharday said she needs to start back journaling. Sam said I also journal. That truly helps.
Yes.
Yay! Everybody
Yes, a
journals.
lot of finger snapping. Yes, it does. Tremaine, what up? He watching. He said, what up, ladies? Liniel
Hi.
said, hey.
Rashawn.
So I got a question. My question is, what part does insecurities play with your mental health?
A lot.
It depends on your insecurities too, though.
What I tell you last night, I'm the most insecure.
Man, ain't that it?
Your insecurities can make you believe something to be true that really ain't true. And if you allow something I learned was critter brain, that it just keep going, like little critters, over and over. Your brain builds a mountain out of every single situation and make it out to be something that is not. Like, I think my insecurities almost ruined my marriage.
Girl,
What?
I'll take something real small and make all kind of scenarios out of it in my head. And then by the time I get done, he done did everything in the book. He looking at me like, I ain't even did that.
I was just in the bathroom.
What's wrong with you? You just want to make no reason. Like, what's wrong? You did it. I just saw you do it.
Oh, what about how women wake up and tell men I just had a dream?
Man, listen.
I think we have it creates a trauma in men. Like, John wants to don't have no dreams about me
and be mad, because we think they actually did it.
Yeah, I think so. Don't have no dreams about me.
Yeah.
I feel like one of my biggest insecurities, and it comes from being
Okay, thank you guys.
In the house of all women, and is my mama had 5 girls, and before her mama had 7 girls. So in all these women, I always felt like you gonna hear me. I need to be heard.
What's your number?
And my mom kids, I'm dead in the middle.
Okay.
You 3.
Dead in the middle. Yep. So I always struggle with needing to be heard and heard the way that I want to be heard.
You got lost.
So even still, and even still, it feels like you gonna hear me. I'm sorry. You gonna hear what I'm saying.
You the loudest, angriest one, and they be like, she gonna
but I used to
you know she gonna snap.
I kid you not. One of my sisters can tell you now, like, she never said nothing. She never talked. We thought she was mute. She never said nothing to nobody. It was no space in that.
You know,
there was no space in that. And they loud, outgoing,
used to be so quiet. You wouldn't say a word. You ain't
like I'm so different from the group. Like, so I just felt that. So now I struggle with needing to be heard, and heard the way that I feel like I need
that
to
you
be heard.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So sometimes
don't
when other people,
it's like
I
me to
don't
hear what
think
I'm saying.
That comes off a little difficult.
Yeah.
But it'd be like, that's what works for me. So when dealing with other people, it'd be like, they don't think like you, though. They don't process it the way you do. So that make it a little hard. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely does.
And I think one of my things I did struggle to be heard. It didn't come from the way. A part of it is the way that I grew up. Like, I went everywhere because I was quiet. So my mindset was, then I need to be quiet because I want to go everywhere, right? They would just take me wherever they was going, sit me in the corner, give me snacks, and I'm just sitting there like, do. So just be quiet, right? Be quiet. Don't say nothing. But when it came to relationships, I didn't allow myself to speak how I felt. So now that I have the space to speak, I tend to snap. First of all, now
I'm just gonna say that I don't know. I ain't never been that person. I gotta say how I feel.
I got to.
I got to. I have to. I will explode. My head will pop off. My head will pop off. I'll get the pacing like an inmate or something.
But see, if you never not ever felt heard in a sense, or felt like what you had to say mattered, you might not fight so much. And I know that for me with past relationships, my voice was literally beaten out of me. So it's like, now I'm a fight to say what I have to say in places where sometimes I really don't have to fight.
So
I think my voice
that's how I learned.
It just came naturally, like,
in the comments.
because my voice just
I'm
came
trying to
naturally.
read the comments, damn it.
So
This is abusive.
Like-
This is abusive girl talk tonight. Abusive. Come on, Ike. Let's go.
It's
Come on, Ike. Not John. Come on, Ike.
I think this can help one of y'all.
my voice just came naturally. So I've always been like a shy kid, a shy person. Now I'm the most.
John was going to ask a question.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he over there in his feet, girl. You better listen to
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Come
Go
on,
ahead.
Ike.
This is my last comment. I'm going to bed.
You're supposed to put it in the comments.
No, I'm
He reading the question.
from the
Come to thing.
Oh, well, you can let her say what she had to say, then read the comments.
No, because this got something what she was talking about earlier.
Oh, okay.
Jamira said I lean more into my masculine side of my personality because I'm insecure about my femininity.
Come on. Yeah, I did. I had to learn to be feminine. I had to learn.
So,
I had to learn. I'm a boy. I'm a boy, Damon.
Come on, Jamira.
I'm a boy, Damon.
Yes, my
I'm
girl.
telling you, no, listen though, I'm a boy too. I mean, I look like this now. It took a lot for that. It took a lot. Putting on heels, I thought.
That hit a
Putting on heels,
chord.
I'm looking crazy, like.
Shit.
Both
Things
of
like
y'all.
you ain't
Both
gonna
of
bring
y'all
out
to
of
that.
that.
No, I'm just saying, like.
We all can drink.
So, like,
I really did though. Like, people used to think I was whole gay. Like, I'm not a dyke.
bro,
I'm not a lesbian.
like
I did.
I
know.
I did.
My,
I
all
really
my
did.
cousins thought I was just automatic. So you gay?
What? I thought I was a whole lesbian. No,
I
I
did.
love the penis. Like, I love the penis.
I did. I ain't
You
gonna
I like girls.
You just
too.
made me
that
lose
was
my
hard,
train of
though.
thought. What was
Like-
I saying, Sheena?
Yo, it's
I'm just saying
insecurity.
about
My
feminine.
my insecurities is that I'm typically shy around people. However, I'm the most confident person in the world, but I'm not confident. Like, I can walk into a room and you not know that who the fuck is this? What the fuck is going like I be so in myself, be so like, ugh. But on the outside, you won't be able to see it. And that's because I grew up like that. Like, one, I've always been a plus size girl. Even from child, I've always had butt, chest, hips. It's just as I got older, it got bigger. So that's automatically what motherfuckers see when they see me. Like, oh, she's light skinned. She's light skinned, had glasses and long hair when I had it, and the hips, and I be like, ugh. And then when I put clothes on, it's like,
And when you paint them lips.
yeah, like, what the fuck? So, like, I'm shy, but you won't never be able to see it.
Yeah.
Never.
I always tell people I'm low key shy. A lot of people don't really know it. They don't notice it. But being that you the kid in the corner that's quiet, you know, I know how to fake it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to fade to the background. I know how to, and I tend
That's
to.
why I hate that I know how to do it so well.
Yeah.
You what shit do? I be tucked in the corner.
That's
I'm
me.
content, and I'm happy and I'm okay. And
I'm
it's just
good.
I'm email to be like,
I'ma
what's
be
wrong?
lying.
You okay?
If
And
I
I be like,
said
I'm good.
I'm gonna be
I'm just
somewhere in
I'm
somebody's
not-
corner. As
I'm
I have
good.
gotten
This is
older,
You
I'm
want to know
sorry.
some real
I
shit?
am too loud to be quiet, and I am not gonna
Man,
repress
on the
myself. And I am not gonna
Do you
repress
know that I
myself.
love hanging
I
around
have to
bubbly
be
people?
myself.
I do too.
I'm natural.
Those
Hold
are
on, but
those
here's the
people I
funny thing.
attract,
I'm
though.
naturally bubbly, but in like this season, I have social anxiety. So hanging around somebody that's personable, that people want to talk to, and they gonna socialize, hell fucking yeah.
Cause they ain't gonna talk to you.
What? I ain't gotta talk to nobody.
With my people, they be like, who you know? She ain't quiet. She wet.
Yeah. It's the same
But
way.
if you see, I am tucked. But I'm good.
Yeah.
And I'm having a good time. My good time might look different than yours, but I am having a good time.
I'm gonna tell y'all when,
Me too.
when I'm
I
up,
be grooving. You be seeing me.
when I'm up and I'm out and y'all see this Shima, it's because I'm in my own world and y'all really don't exist.
I always be in my own world.
Like
I always tell you, I
twerking,
be in a
I'm
bubble.
dancing,
I stay in a
y'all
bubble.
for coming.
I be having a whole party. I be having a
y'all
whole party
okay?
all by myself. I be having my man be with me, and I come in the door like this in my head. I be having a good time.
You
And then if you come near me,
though.
you gonna get my energy. You'll be like, oh, this bitch is really having a good time right here. Then you gonna be having a good time too. Like that. But you have to get close to me.
They're like you though.
But
Yeah.
y'all can attest to this. Y'all can attest to this.
I love
When you don't know me, you think I'm a mean bitch or something.
Yeah.
And then when you get to know me, then you be like, you is so
Cause when we was at the Saturday, you was like, okay, friend, dance, friend, get it, friend. In my mind,
I don't know. But I've heard that.
No.
yeah, no. In my mind, I'm in my own world, and y'all can't do
No, you don't say. Because I can honestly tell you, when I first met you, these people I'm like, oh, she, okay. And then I think we just randomly started talking, and we just had like a shit show between
with
both
me
of us.
and you, and in the background, I thought you was the quietest, most laid back, most.
Listen.
But I caught something you said. Oh, you my tape. Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
Y'all
we've been
funny
knowing
though.
each other
Like
since
y'all so
2017.
funny though. Like,
This
so
is the
funny.
most we ever talked
Yeah,
this
it is.
year.
It
The
is.
most.
It is. And we had that little silent moment though. And it was like, yeah.
Yeah, a silent moment.
What?
No, I was silent. She was.
So look, me and her would see each other. We
You
were
just
just
been here
hey,
that night.
no, me and Sheila. We were just see each other. Hey, how you doing? And that's to keep it going.
We
know it. We know we
I
here.
know her name. I know who she is.
Yeah. And just
But recently,
it's just been like, boy, we've been cracking up.
See, like,
so when I come and see her,
Oh,
I'm coming with you.
We're talking about insecurities. Thank you.
Insecurities.
It's still on topic. Thank you. It's whatever I choose my topic to be on my panel. So,
Ooh.
thank you,
Ooh,
Peanut Gallery.
Welcome.
Oh, hey, Erica. We're talking about mental health, and right now we're talking about how this insecurity
That still is a part of mental
play
health,
into your
though.
mental health.
It is.
Yeah, it's like being insecure is huge. And a lot of people don't realize that some people
Insecurity
you
out
what
of
they
your
say
head too, though. Sometimes insecurity out of your head, though.
yeah.
It's
You
a
confident
you
you
problem.
feel, right? That's a you problem. You confident you feel. If you think you the baddest bitch in the
Like
room,
Johnny
you gonna look like somebody stepped on you. But if you think you the baddest bitch in the room,
you the baddest bitch
in a motherfucking
Ain't
room.
nobody say nothing.
Big, small, little, tall,
Yeah.
fat, shaped like a basketball, ball in your nose, don't matter. Shit, bitch, missing teeth,
BMW.
whatever. Back it up. I done seen girls big enough to look like the motherfucking like when the motherfuckers smack their ass and that motherfucker bitches in there like, and I'm like, damn, and I'm over here like this.
Get it
Get your life
sexy.
together.
Get it sexy.
Exactly. Get your life together.
This is
What's
the
wrong with
thing.
you?
When you're secure,
Something is happening.
I think that like when you're secure in a lot of things that's going on in your life, right? It plays into it helps you
It
to
do.
build the
It
confidence
do.
that you need mentally, right? And then when you have people that you can genuinely sit down and have a good time with, it pours into you. So all of that pours into your mental health.
It does.
You can sit down, you can talk. It's like girlfriends hanging out. And when you
Yeah,
go home, you
yes.
lay down at night, you're like, damn, because you're thinking about it.
I was just
I
gonna say.
really had a good fucking
It
time.
also feels like you refreshed.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
damn.
I will
Okay.
say that, like, hanging around, like, don't get me wrong, I love my male friends, but hanging around, and I'm learning that, hanging around your female friends, like, they give you that
Yeah.
boost, like, when you just get to sit around and laugh. Like, laughing is healing.
Because your friend be like, girl, look at that outfit. Yes, bitch. Like, you be like, well, I felt a little uneasy.
Yes.
I wasn't sure about the show,
Right.
We had that conversation.
Yes.
Like, it's healing.
I am that friend.
See,
boy.
All day long.
Look, she would be
I'ma
like,
give you
yes,
that. I'ma give
bitch,
you that
yes.
all day long.
What I tell you when you came in here, like, yes, I love that dress. Look, I believe like
This is my triple dress.
you put the good energy out into the world, and good energy come back to you,
Mhm.
right? So if I can't compliment you and tell you you look good, you look nice, that's like I compliment random ass
I
strangers.
do too. I tell somebody else when I'm
That's a good
excuse
one.
me, your dress on you mad
You don't know how you might have. That woman might have felt like
Do
she
you
looked like trash and had a
take off
bad
your
day.
clothes and
Hey,
stuff
my
like
big thing
just
is
help me
you
out.
smell great. I'm a big smell. Oh,
You be sniffing on people who walk.
I will
Oh,
sniff
dang.
you.
Yeah.
I'll sniff you.
Yeah.
If you smell
Sounds
good,
great.
your
Come
on with your
air
weird
smell
shit.
good.
No, you don't hear she.
It moved
She
past
said
you. Your air
she said
smell
she be
good.
walking up to people like
No, I ain't say walk past.
You
Don't
great.
you dare say that.
walking past like damn. Oh
don't
damn.
don't
man.
you put
Ooh.
words in my mouth. Don't you dare.
Don't use me. What the fuck is that? I should have said,
You different. She lifting up my god. Hey, fam, you will.
God damn.
See, that's that
I
feminine
do.
masculine shit. We can touch you. We can touch you. You all right? We ain't doing nothing bad.
I sure see here like, what the
Why
fuck?
y'all touching me? Oh my god.
Get a hold of yourself.
Okay. Okay, John.
Hey, Shanae.
I can't see it.
Where's John go?
Scratch your snips.
Oh, you not reading the comments no more?
Yeah, we getting them together.
Oh.
They trying to see if they gonna read.
Well, why they get the comments together?
We simmering.
They simmering.
See, as I said, insecurities is a wide spectrum.
Yeah.
It is.
Jamira said, have you ladies ever complimented one of your friends and didn't mean it?
No.
No, hell no. I tell you look bad before I tell you look good if you don't look good.
What's that like?
You know what? I take that back. And we've all have done it.
Yeah.
No.
When your no, it has nothing to do. No. It has nothing to do with what your friend wears, but if you know how your friend is feeling.
I told you, you made her say that.
What's happening?
That was you that made her say that.
Special snips up.
No,
She was doing
when you talk about it, she smelling people. No,
No, I'm sorry. She might literally smelling people, y'all. Like, she just saying it. She smell good. When you walk past, she don't text you like Pepe Le Pew. Come on. Let me have the smell
Not like
shit.
Pepe Le
I'm just
Pew.
saying. You know, he's catch the smell like, y'all seen that shit.
You know what?
I'm young. Okay, anyway, sorry, y'all. Let's go.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Insecurities.
Oh,
What we
okay.
doing?
So
Let's go.
laugh at it.
Charnay said my insecurities was mostly rejection
Ooh, yeah.
when I was younger. Felt like the ugly duckling. So it's still sometimes
You're so
cool
beautiful,
for me to
baby.
be seen beautiful and sexy. Never been a big-headed person, but it doesn't stop me for questioning what someone sees.
Yes.
You supposed to, period.
Chardonnay, you are
You
gorgeous,
supposed to.
honey.
You know you my
You
boo.
supposed to.
You gorgeous. Don't
supposed
ever
to.
doubt that.
But this is what I mean. Like,
I said you pretty, you beautiful as you feel. You got you man. You make yourself, you big up yourself, and nobody else do. You got to.
You got to.
Sometimes nobody else
But
does.
You told me that though.
So you gotta
you
big
can
up
big
yourself.
up
You
yourself,
can feel ugly, but someday somebody else might tell you.
there you
Yes.
You look
That's
good.
why-
You
yes.
smell good. Something great. Like somebody tell you something. Some days I go to work and I don't even want to be there. A motherfucker be like, "Oh, you have a nice whatever." The blind man.
That
He said,
happens
"I
often.
know it's you because every time he comes to the door, I always come get him at the door." He said, "I know it's you because you always smell good." He said, "Every time I know it's you because you always smell good." I was like, "Oh,
Hey, you knocking on me for a
See?
minute.
I said, "Hey, he was
He
blind.
blind.
Oh,
He blind.
You catching in the air.
I didn't say shit. The hell your ass.
can catch
it in the air. I ain't catching it.
That's why my husband smell like
But
that.
you know what? If you ain't had your glasses on, you gonna have a cane too.
Right.
Girl,
Cause
you
you
gonna have a
already
cane
know.
too.
You
I
already
watched
know.
you feel
Y'all
like
boys,
you
y'all-
shit.
That's what happened to me a couple of weeks
Which
ago.
been around? I see what you're doing here. I ain't going into it. But whoa. I was like, whoa. You had Arthur eyeball. You had Arthur eyeball.
okay, wait. Okay, Shanae.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I wanted to call my mama.
Okay, that's it. We done.
Wait.
But only friends can do shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take it in the jello.
Oh
baby.
my God.
This man said that. Arthur
She had 2 dots. She had
Y'all,
no last
y'all
name.
had to
What
be
is you
there.
doing?
Y'all had to be there.
You got mad at
Y'all,
you.
hey, you want
Okay.
some fire in it?
Okay, so
We don't lie.
I can't even get out what the
We
fuck
live,
I'm
that's
saying.
my bad.
okay,
Yeah,
y'all.
mental health.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Topic. My bad.
I don't know.
Wait. No, okay, that's the same shit that just happened to me with the compliments and whatnot. I had felt like bloated and shit, like, oh, I feel like I done gained weight. Like, something is happening. And I went outside. I had whatever I had on, and random people. This was like 8 goddamn times in different places. You look so. This white woman got out of line, out of a grocery line, and came all the way back to me. I just wanted to tell you, you look so beautiful.
Thank you so for
Oh my God, precious, thank you. Like, and it was thank you, and it just kept happening throughout the day. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I've seen you in that light before, and I don't know what
I
it
was
was.
pretty.
I felt
Especially
like
how your
complimenting
lipstick
you,
on.
like, yeah, you.
Y'all not for the love.
She just
We got that
love.
But she put her makeup.
You see?
She have a.
Don't let go.
When I first met her, she had a lipstick
Like,
on.
you ain't asked you today. What you doing today?
Y'all not gonna do it.
Hey,
Oh, you finna blow? You blushing now?
Look.
Don't blush.
Okay, that's the good thing about having.
I'm trying.
I'll say this: the good thing about having a good circle is it helps you mentally. Even on your bad days, you can call it
Yes.
a circle. Even
Yes.
on the low days, your circle should be able to pour into you.
Facts.
You know what
Like,
I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I be scared about talking to people about all this.
You know,
That-
You don't have to
That's
talk to
all-
people about your
yeah.
business.
No, you do. Sometimes you do. But sometimes you just gotta
No,
talk to
but
yourself. But
sometimes
sometimes you can't answer your own
I'm
question.
serious.
Why can't you?
No, I'm serious.
Well, I'm a
At-
Gemini. I do it every
At
day.
this big old
Girl,
ass
I
right
can,
now,
I do too. But
Shanae, at this big old age I am, you were the first that I ever did that with. And I ever felt comfortable saying, shit fucked up. Hold on.
And I said, what?
Let's talk. And when me and you had that conversation, it was kind of like, take it. You want to fight it, but no, take it and take what they're saying though, because these people love you and these people care about you, like,
and they're giving you
the
wrong.
real, yeah.
And shit, I was supposed to.
And if they do,
this is y'all house, and what I unloaded that shit like, man,
you did. And so far, they can overload the corner. Like, hold on, work that through it though. Hold on.
But I'll say this: the reason why we're taught that when someone does something wrong to us, somehow it's our fault, and you don't want to look like the fool.
Fuck that.
Listen, and you don't want to look like the idiot. So most people tend to want to keep things to themselves, so won't nobody judge them and have anything to say.
I don't give a
Because
fuck about how you
sometimes
feel.
judgment don't come from a good place, and
as-
it's not coming. It's coming to be hurtful.
I done
Yeah.
lost
And
so
when
much.
you get it back, you be like, hey, I already had
I done
enough.
lost
Next
so
to put
much.
that much more.
I done lost so much. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. I feel how I feel, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel. And if you do me wrong, I'm gonna tell you about that too. Like, I be trying to be smooth and cool, but sometimes you just gotta tell somebody how you feel. Like, you just gotta say it. Like,
Get it out.
I'm
And I
sorry,
agree.
You just gotta say it because you got to sometimes. Hell, motherfucker kept playing in my face. You're not
My
gonna
thing
keep playing
is
in my
now
face.
is
I
make
got
sure you
to
say
tell
to the
you
right people though.
what's happening right now. Like, what's really happening right now. Like,
But it's like you said, sometimes you have a hard time expressing it to people.
no, I don't. I don't.
I don't think
not.
you do, Shanae.
I'm
I was
very
gonna say,
blunt.
do
I
she?
think no,
I
Nay
don't.
They ass gonna
I know
read
she
I
you.
don't care if you get upset what I say. I'm not even. A lot of times I tell people stuff, and I'm not saying it from a place of malice. I'm telling you because I care. If I can give a fuck about your say shit. That's
To the
me.
people you care about.
That comes with
period.
knowing you
That's
though.
period though. Yeah, you
Only
gotta
how
know
you
me.
gotta know
You
you
gotta know
and be
me.
able to take it
You
how
gotta know
you
me.
giving it. Because if somebody don't, it come off. I told you before,
But
it come off a little
I won't
different.
say it.
And
But
it's
I
like,
won't say it to you
it
if
be
you
like,
don't know.
what you say?
I won't say it to you
If you don't know me, yeah.
If you don't know me, I won't even bother saying it to you. Unless you looking weak or something. I'm saying, hey, come on now. Drop blood in your ear. You know what I'm talking about? You looking crazy right now.
I've been so sick of her.
I'm so serious though. Am I lying though?
Look, that's
I'm
what he
so
said.
serious.
She like, hey, over here in the alley real quick.
But she
Let me
she
talk
like,
about
yeah,
you.
I know. That's the
Hey,
funny
hey,
part.
hey,
Like,
you know
she dead
I'm
serious.
But see, your friends should be able to get you together.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When
When too
you
much is
down
too
low
much.
or up high doing whatever, your friends
Yeah,
should be
if I'm
able
doing
to
too much,
Hey,
come
yes,
grab me.
yes,
Come
absolutely.
Come on, me.
Now I don't know what doing too much is because I am the queen of too much, and that's the insecurity
Me
of
too.
me,
Me too.
right? Because I used to think when someone told me that I was doing too much, that meant that it was something wrong.
Yeah.
And in therapy, I had to learn that I am too much.
But what is
There's
doing
nothing
too
wrong
much?
with too much. That's who I am.
Too much is everything.
But too
like,
much
I'd
is
rather
not
be
what,
You
though?
can't not be too much because
And
then you'll be suppressing
and
yourself.
that's the thing. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as too much.
Too
I'm
much
just
What's
real-
too much?
I'm
What's
just
too much?
real
Like
bright.
boisterous, and they state their opinions. They don't
But-
care what nobody say. Like, they're getting into you real though.
Or sometimes me just how I dress, somebody can say I'm too much. Or me being happy. I remember somebody used to say, here come the sunshine, bitch. Like,
What?
what?
What? Like,
Yes, that's me, and yes, that's me. Hey,
Let
sunshine,
that shit shine. And it's a Pisces sun. Thank you.
why am I sitting in the middle of
Every time.
You
see me at
Look,
club.
you sat over there.
Look, I feel like JC party live.
What is happening? Only one that's happened to me.
I should have stayed where I was at. We was good.
We looked already. I thought you was
Hey.
good.
I sent the SOS to you and you ain't hear me, bro.
No, you said
You
you got her. You said it.
We in the door. Let's
You was
go.
in already. She said so.
You should have just let me
Now
know.
I was in it.
They so irritating.
Okay, anyway.
That is the topic.
Is that the
I'm not gonna
smoke?
be.
It's the
I'm not gonna let
topic.
nobody dim my light
Yeah.
because my light might be too bright. I might be too much,
Sorry, but look.
and I'm not gonna let that make me feel a certain way about
Let me
myself.
show you something.
You know what I'm saying?
Word for word. What you just said out your mouth. Yeah.
Oh,
What
you
just
never
said
too
out
Go
much.
to the
word for
comments.
word.
Thank
Hey,
you.
hey,
I appreciate it.
Hey,
It's hard.
hey,
Like
what?
you said,
Give
you
your
said.
what?
Don't dim
Sunshine,
my
what?
light.
Call me sunshine. I call me don't like a whole. I'm gonna put the whole show on. The
Sunshine.
fuck, do-do-do.
Come on, man.
That's me. You already know. I'm coming right the door anyway, loud as hell. Hey, y'all, what's up? Boo?
Always.
Do-do-do. Come on,
I love
Hey,
it.
baby,
I
I ain't
cannot
never
come
come
home
I
no
could
more.
not take it easy.
Take it
I'm
easy.
not here right now, but I'm here, so I'm gonna make every day great. The
And
fuck?
that's, you know
Even
what?
when I be
That's what it's
upset, I'm
about.
gonna make every day great. The fuck?
And every day, mentally, you should look in the mirror and affirm yourself. I am that one. I am that bitch. I am the one to get it done. That goes to your
And the
mental
devil
health.
line, put him on your feet and tap dance on his ass every motherfucking day, every morning.
Sugar pop,
Hell,
pop,
I'm in the
pop,
middle
pop,
of this
pop.
shit.
I'm in the middle
All
of this.
that.
I'm back
Yeah,
behind
you in the
you.
middle. Sprinkle her. We just sprinkle her. Girl, get it. Get it. That's that Gemini shit. Come on now. Come on.
Shit.
Get a little bit of spicy.
Both of them is sitting here like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
That's
really
why I
happening.
didn't sit there.
But it's good vibes all around.
It is.
Always,
It is.
And it's what's needed.
It is.
Like, I love when
It
we
feels
have
good,
ladies
though.
night because it's a safe sister circle.
And we can vent and talk and, you know.
Understand from a different
Yeah.
perspective.
Amongst
Yeah.
women that we know are not judgy.
Yeah.
That love, care, and respect.
Absolutely.
Judge, what?
Women need, that's why I don't need no female friends. Girl, bye. Like, my male friends are cool, but
They
don't get
irritating.
periods.
You know what,
They
Sheena?
don't get periods.
I honestly used to say that, like, I don't like women. I don't need female friends. I like being around them. But honestly, as I have gotten older, I know
It's
I need
different,
my
yeah.
female because there's
It's
certain
different.
stuff that I can politic with my female friends that I can't with my male friends because males are logical and women we are emotional. So like sometimes I need you to appeal to my emotional side, i.e. going into this feminine soft side energy shit. Like I need that. If I want to hear like directly what the fuck I need to do, what the fuck is going on,
Talk to a boy.
hey, Joe, you fucked up. I will go to my male friends.
Bitch,
And
put
that's
the spandex on. Let me see the outfit. Let me see the outfit. No, don't put that on. No, bitch. Let me see it. Put it on. No. Turn around. Turn around.
But now
Turn around again.
the spandex
No.
on.
Don't wear that. Put it on. Put it on. You want to
Yeah,
put that?
yeah,
Let me see
yeah.
shit. Let me see shit.
And they'll
That's
roast
your
the shit out
goddamn.
of
And
you.
then your ass. Bitch, you look at a piggy blanket. What you got going
Don't let
on?
you
What you got
right.
going on?
Don't let you
What
come
is
with
that,
no yellow outfit on. Who
Oh my
fucked up
God.
you with this
Oh my
yellow
God.
ass shit?
Oh my God.
Like male friends with
Girl, I went and got some thick ass braids one time. Fat braids. My brother said, don't you ever get that hairdo again. Don't you ever. Your face already big as hell. Don't you ever get that hairdo again. Don't you ever. And to this day, I will not get no fat braids from nobody. My brother said, you got a big ass head and you got a big face. You gonna get fat, big ass braids? Crazy as hell. I'm just saying.
But
Mental health, that's why I'm strong. We used to roast the shit out of each other, y'all.
But that's why you need
Roast
female
the fuck out of each
friends
other.
too. Like
Yeah.
your female friends gonna be honest as hell. 'Cause I got some really honest female friends.
If
but
they
ain't
if
gonna
they
be
your
like
friends,
that.
they might be around.
Hold on, but I
you.
will say that the circle of women that I
You
surround
look
myself
like a
with
ragamuffin. They're like, girl, you look
fucking
good.
honest. Like
Yeah.
you already know, like you can talk to me how like nigga, like Joe, you fucked up. That's wrong.
I had to learn how to take that from her.
Really?
Because I felt like,
What?
who are you talking to?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I did.
I need to be
I
talked
used
to
to
like
get
that.
offended, like, who the fuck?
I have people that talk to me like that.
Mhm.
Like my friend Jen would definitely be like, bitch, what's wrong with you? And I had to get used to her saying bitch what's wrong. Like the first time she ever said to me, I was like, bitch, what's wrong with you?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, we ain't that cool yet. I just met you, G. Like, what's good? Like,
You
but,
fucked up,
yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Your
Like,
posture got
like, boy, but then you learn that sometimes, like, if you can talk to me like that, you need it. You need that
Yeah.
reality check from real friends to bring you back to where you need to be.
that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? They are like real friends help keep you mentally.
That's
when
facts.
you feel like you about to boil over, you should be able to go to real friends and have conversation with them.
Yeah.
But one thing I learned from you is that you can't talk to all your friends how you
The
talk
same
to
way.
The same way.
So I
Yeah.
know
Some people
for a
need
fact
all
from
information.
you,
Some
you
people
need
don't
a
need
little
everything.
sugar
Some people
Yeah.
need a little
on
bit.
your shit, and that's
And
like,
them the people that I don't like to talk to. I'm not putting no
Really?
sugar on my
you
phone
got
conversation.
hold on. I would just like to say this: you have children, or you had kids.
I
You had
have
a child.
a child.
You have. I'm sorry. You
You
had
have
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
one.
But at
Hold
one, hold on.
on. One baby did
Hold
it.
on.
One kid.
Hold on.
One undo.
You had. She was a child.
At one point.
So at one point, you had to dim down the harshness
Yeah.
of what you were saying to
Just
this
say it that
child.
way. Yeah.
You can't say it like you would talk to an adult. It's the same exact. You got to meet
So what-
people where they
Yeah,
at.
so what I'm not making, I see your face, but where I'm not making apologies for, like, where you at, I ain't there. Where you can say something,
Yeah.
it be one or two words
See.
that revert me back to now I'm on defense.
Mhm.
I'm not taking nothing
Yes.
you say no more.
Yes.
So hold on, let's regroup. and remember who we talking to because you know my triggers.
Did I mention that I shut down?
And it triggered me.
Did I mention that I shut down?
You did.
You did.
See, when you say something and my big toe start throbbing,
Girl, shut
and my
up.
shit like do.
But
It's over with. I ain't got nothing else to
just
say.
said
Now
like
I'm
this.
shutting up. Now I ain't got nothing
I
else
didn't
to
itch
say.
my chin.
Now I'm shutting
But
up.
you got
But now I'm sitting
hold
there in my thoughts.
But I'm
Because
gonna
I'm
say
shutting
something.
up while I'm
I'm gonna say
listening to you
something
steadily
in
going.
the same sense where I'm saying like certain things, like you know my triggers. It's something about me and your personal conversation that it's just me and you, nobody else. That I learned to. You could say it raw any type of way. Not gonna lie. When our husband's around,
It feels different. It get different.
and they be like,
This
we don't
nigga
talk
listening
about
now.
in front of
You
them.
don't
Like,
talk, don't say that.
no.
Hold up.
Hey, keep looking at
Like,
you.
excuse me.
TV looking at you.
Excuse
I
me.
gotta take
Excuse me. You like, right. Excuse me.
Right.
Excuse me.
You see me
Excuse
being
me.
in the
We
room.
need to go over here like
You check me in private.
Excuse me. Right, I'll let you in a minute.
But as my friend, like that's what I take from that. Like, and they'd be like, I'm not perfect,
But as a
and
friend,
they still be like, no.
I'm not gonna check you. I'm never gonna say
friend.
nothing in front of. I would never say nothing in front
But you
of.
know how sometimes
I'd be like,
conversations come up.
No, we'll be like, no.
I'm like
I'll be
that.
like, come here, bitch, come
I'm
on.
like that,
Let-
yeah.
And then
I'm not
we gonna
gonna
walk and
I
talk.
wanna pull
Walk with-
though.
Let me walk with you
In
while I
front of
talk with
nobody
you.
else.
Right, let me walk with you while I talk with you. We gonna stroll on off and do
But
this
if we
conversation.
having a group conversation, even
True.
even
But we
in
ain't
the
gonna go too deep into
conversation,
it, though.
I'm
Unless
reaching
it's
my
something that's
friend
pertaining.
here
Right.
and there, like
Right.
I'm hitting my edge because you know it, and
You
we
feel the
and-
laser
yeah,
eyes.
and we've established something here where even if I feel like I can't say it in that group, I'm with you.
You feel an emotional
Because
conversation, though.
I'm
You
gonna say
gonna
this:
still feel the
what
emotional
we
conversation.
discuss in our settings amongst us, it's a
It's
safe
amongst
space
us.
that
It
is
is,
created
though.
for
It
us.
don't mean
right?
there.
And
And the
everything
men
is
create a
said.
safe space for them to speak to each other.
Yeah.
Fact.
So if it's something that they speak to each other uncandidly about, when we have our moments and we speak uncandidly, we have to keep it amongst us.
I just know as a woman, when any woman tell me anything, I got secrets I never tell. I know a whole lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. Like
I
even
don't know
random
what you're
people,
talking about.
even random people. You know what I'm saying? Told me shit that I wouldn't even thought they would talk to me like that. But hit me with that shit.
No,
I'm like,
but
and that just made me to have an ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
And nothing would
I never
ever
tell,
cross my mouth.
I don't give a
of
damn. I don't
whatever
care if we got
happened.
into it. I don't care if I don't like you. I don't give a
move that
fuck.
way. Because
I
I want
will
somebody
never
else to move
tell.
with me like that.
I ain't gonna remember, so fuck what y'all talking about.
I'm ready.
I don't know what the fuck. Like,
We got go ahead to the comments.
Go ahead.
Questions.
So Shantae said, "What up?"
Hey,
Hey.
Jameer said, "I have poured into my friends about a situation that put me in as the villain. However, despite that, I had to get it off my chest. My friend read me for the fifth, or is that filth?
Phil.
The filth. I haven't heard that word in a long time.
The filth.
Read me for Phil,
What happened with
baby.
the film? What happened with the film?
We got
Which I respect you so much for, instead of being a cheerleader in my BS. Talk about how important those types of relationships are when it comes to your mental health. Accolades and affirmations.
Yes.
Do y'all female friends, Erica Lewis said, do y'all female friends, in quotes, partake in your insecurities?
Hell no.
They
Why?
knew them and
Wait,
use
what you
them against you.
Do your female
Hell no.
friends take your insecurity?
Hell no.
That makes your friend.
Yeah,
Hell
I don't
no.
have a female.
Because I'm going to say that I had friends that was insecure about a lot of fucking shit. And I helped their ass out. And I thought I was helping them out.
But what I would say is a real friend would never use your insecurity.
Hell no.
against you.
Because she's not your friend if she going to play you like that.
Yeah, and if she do,
I learned that though. I'm not gonna lie.
huh?
She asked y'all, have y'all ever been in that situation though?
Will they use it against me?
No, I have. I'm lying. I have.
I have.
I have. I had a friend. This was my day one. My dog. We did everything together, but it was something about me and E-Man being together that switched it. Like I was taken there, and then it was just like my daughter Daddy called me one day. It was like, "Hey, I heard da da da." I said, "Woo woo woo." I know who I was with. I know who said that. What's going on here? And it was just like everything from that moment past like a month or however long that it went, and it just blew my mind. Like that broke my heart. Worse than any relationship. Like that just like you just trampled on something. Now I don't know if you know you did it, but my God. Because I've never wanted to move where I'm told something and I said to another party. What happened between that is what happened between that. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying not to curse on here. It messed me up.
You
so
can curse shit.
I was say because I heard y'all before say it fucked me up to women though, and it really fucked my head up to women, and it made me feel like I would never do this again because you knew. You was knew shit only God should have known.
You was fine.
Yeah, you knew shit only God should have known.
At this point,
and
you know everything.
And when it was people
everything.
saying it to me, or it was when you was moving funny, it was like
or
that's the
when
worst heartbreak I ever had.
It's only
and I had to build back from that.
But even when you heard the information,
but I had to build back from that because that crushed my psyche. It crushed my mental. It crushed all that. And it put insecurities in my life that was never there.
You don't want to let nobody close to
so
you.
So then I started saying, like, I fucking free man friend. I don't need him. But it was only because that one broke my heart. It was a reaction to what happened.
You know. One thing I hate is women be like, I don't have no female friends because I have betrayals, but niggas betray you and you ain't been gay.
Yeah.
You ain't become a lesbian.
That's a whole
other topic.
It is.
No, but I'm not saying. No man has ever broke my heart the way that friend did. I swear to God. I never went through that. I have never.
That was your
with
ride.
any man.
That was your kick. That was your everyday.
I kicked that shit go. Like
I understand.
that was a new one. And I was grown. So it wasn't like something I experienced young and then you realize how to go over it and how to build from it. No, I was grown. So it completely cut me off to any female relationship because I can't be a friend to you because a part of me feels almost like it's grieving.
Bro, like
I mean, it's a friendship. You have to grieve it.
I have a question for y'all. Which one is worse? The breakup over friendship or breakup over
that friendship?
Which one is worse?
I'm sorry.
I got my friends.
But I'm married now. I'm married now, but that I gotta speak to the one. That friendship, it did something to me that I did not know was possible.
Yeah.
I did not. And it could be naive of me to feel that way.
Yes, ma'am.
But for a decade, it was like,
wow, shit, a decade.
Invincible, yeah. It was like 10, 11 years. Invincible. You couldn't tell one nothing about the other. So when it was like shady little shit happened, but I noticed now, like, it could be with a friend, with a girlfriend. It could be one little thing that triggers something I felt in that. I'm spiraling. I'm back in that space. Because no, I never healed from it. I never spoke to this person again. I don't have anything to say to you because it's all going to come out and hurt. And I don't know that you're going to give me what I need in that.
Somebody live right in your head.
Oh, baby,
a motherfucker did something to me.
Right.
I asked them why they did it. They told me they didn't know why they did it, and I ain't asked no more because you the only person that can tell me.
Some people play like. What they didn't do shit.
But sometimes we have to forgive.
Don't get me.
Sometimes we have to work from a place of forgiveness without having that conversation. And a lot of things in life, you're not going to be able to have that closure.
I tried, but my biggest thing was I answer questions like that. It just don't leave your brain. No matter how much you want to, it just be like, why? Huh? What? Something. Give me something. A little bit of something.
You know you won't get
nothing. I can move on.
You gotta find a way to. That's a big thing that mentally it works with you. Mentally it plays on you. Mentally it beats at you.
I can say,
and it deals and it also fuck up your friendships with other people.
It does
because you don't know how much. If I had this person for 10 years, baby bitch, you see that tattoo? That say 94, right? That 94. If I had this bitch since 94, should nobody else stand next to me?
Facts.
And so when it comes down to it, when I don't have this person no more, it's the same thing that we go through mentally with relationships. Yeah. It's the same. Yeah. It's all about neglect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If my friend who should have been here for me 10 years ain't here, if my parent who should have been here ain't here, if my sibling fucking significant
And
other.
you're right in that
And it
because I
all
thought
plays
too, like I
into
didn't
it.
have these other kids, and it was like it was like
You
I was
should
honest
be
with
here.
Ethan, like this
Mhm.
would have been the one person at my side. I know it. It should have been,
Well,
but no, it was different. It was my sisters all over the world. That was my person here.
well, I just want to say that my reaction to that type of stuff is different.
I'm
Only
sure-
because I've lost. No, I've lost. I lost
Okay.
both my siblings
I'm
is
thinking you
dead.
meant serious.
My
Okay.
sister got killed when she was 18. My brother got killed when he was 28. I'm 45. Like so, when I got to spin off, I just spin off. I don't know how to have little connections and shit. It's just time to go. Like,
But that,
Like,
but
the
to
loss
the
for me
detachment
it's the
is
trauma.
that is also a mental.
And
like,
it's
you're
been one.
easy
It's
to
only
make
one
detachment
relationship in my life that I just don't know why that I can't.
detach
Detach
yourself
from.
from.
Yeah, that's
So
where it,
I have a
so-
question. So when you go into relationships, do you go into relationships emotionally detached already?
Oh, yeah.
But that's
That's a trauma.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said
when you
that.
go into
When you go into
relationship,
relationships, do you go emotionally detached? Like you automatically like I have nothing.
I can
like
keep-
No.
can't.
I go into situations and I give everybody their own fair shake.
I don't.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
don't.
No,
sorry.
I
I
do.
don't give a fuck.
I'm not
I have
gonna
to.
lie,
I can't bring what the fuck dude and them did.
How do y'all just
I
drop it like that? It don't.
I wanna
it
love
don't-
you, hoe.
Because that's what I'm saying. That's the point
Yeah.
of me saying like
I
I
do
just
wanna
have
love
different.
you,
I'm
though.
different because of the things that I lost. People is I can't
I've
get
never lost nothing that big
Right.
until this year.
I have.
So I've never known
because
that
I
type of
lost all
loss.
that, like my baby and then my because I lost all that. Like people is people.
But
You know what I'm saying?
when we have a lot of loss in our life, when we have this detachment from people mentally, that's an issue.
I know,
That's
I get
that's
it.
a
I
trauma.
get it. People tell me, "Oh, you should probably go talk to somebody," but I
Why you have to make that voice?
That's what they say. That's what they say. That's how it
It
sounds when they say it to me.
Everybody sound like that.
That ain't how they
No,
said it,
they be
though.
like, "Don't talk to somebody." And all
Go,
that
bitch,
like
go
that.
talk to somebody.
I do the Lord, the universe,
No.
myself.
No,
I
the
talk to myself.
Okay.
Nobody talk to me.
Okay, let me say this from a person who is
You need
in
somebody
somewhat
to talk back in real.
right for someone who is somewhat in mental health. I work in mental health and a person who used a
No,
mental
but I
health
did that before.
advisor.
You know what?
That just because that person didn't work or it didn't work out for you in that moment
It was
don't
a
mean
few persons, and it made me
Fine,
defensive
it's like
to
a
all that.
doctor.
It
Sometimes
made me
all-
defensive
and
to all that.
I get it, but
Because it was
sometimes
weird. It
all
was
doctors
weird.
ain't
And
gonna
then
work for you.
my mama said I was crazy, but they told her she was crazy.
But listen to this. All doctors ain't gonna always work for you.
You know?
And because you tried something and it's just like jobs. That shit didn't work out.
Yeah, it did.
Find somebody that works for you because I would be the first one to contest. It does help. When I say it does, I have a daughter who's in therapy, been consistently in therapy since her father passed. You have had a lot of loss.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to experience loss and not talk to nobody about that grand loss, which is siblings, like,
Yeah.
gee, when
That's a
somebody
big
say
thing.
go
That was
talk to
different.
somebody, bitch, go
Yeah.
talk to somebody.
Have you been to talk to somebody?
Ever?
Man.
Like ever?
I never felt like I needed to.
I will say this.
Because
though.
for a long
Like,
time,
you
it was
been
a
helped.
big.
I swear to God, it worked.
It
so I'm gonna
works.
say something personal.
No, I'm
Me and
different
Ethan
now.
had a conversation,
It was
and
wild.
we were having great disagreements. And I said, "Hey, now, you think it's time we go back and talk to somebody?" Because
Yeah, we talk to nobody.
one, they hear us differently, and then two,
Yeah.
you're able to say the things that you think you saying, but you're not really saying though. You opening up in a whole different way, and it feels so freeing though.
It do for you. Like that ass.
I had
promise
to
you.
ask him like, "Hey, it's time. It's time to go
Because,
sit down."
and what you'll see is that thing that you say, well, this is how I am. It really be like, no, baby, that ain't just how you are.
Because I have learned how to move past how I am
That man
and
takes
be.
me for saying
somebody
that's how
else.
I am, and
Yeah, I
me.
learned how to move past that because
What
how
you
I
said,
am
ran me
is
to
real.
filth.
So the that's how I am. This is
I'm
how
an
I
introvert,
take
I'm
it.
a
That's how I
sit-down.
am. It means that you can't grow. You can't learn.
I
Anytime
never
somebody
had.
say that's how I am, you can't grow.
You're supposed to snap.
I know. I'm like, what was
That
that?
means you're not willing to learn.
somebody
That
feed
means
the
you're
turkey?
complacent
Was
in
that
your
somebody feed
shit.
the turkey? Was that the turkey?
He said
Somebody feed the
He
turkey?
said-
See, the turkey fucked up again.
No,
No.
You
No,
gotta
but
keep
like
the
real
turkey.
talk, like if you say like that's how I am, I'm just like this, and you gotta accept it. You're not willing to grow, and you can't learn.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
no,
I hate when
no,
people
no.
do say
I
that. That's who
learned
I
from
am.
old people because I did home care for 1,045 years. It's more than one
But do
way to
you
get a
still
check.
learn? So hold
It
on.
is.
But even though you still learn from older people, because I do the same thing. When you are with somebody or your friends or whoever, if you tell them like that's just how I am, they gonna meet you where the fuck you at. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna meet you where you
like
at.
that. I don't do that.
But
if
listen
I'm
to
gonna be
what
around
you
you,
just said.
listen to what I'm saying. If I'm gonna be around you, I'm gonna be around you. I'm gonna be genuine to you because I'm around you. I'm not gonna be around you and be phony. So
I get you.
I won't be like, oh, this is how
No,
I
because
am.
I'm being
No, I
honest.
don't move
You
like
are,
that.
But what I'm
you
saying
women,
is,
you
so
talk, you allow me the
is-
space
wait,
to
can
say
I say
something
this?
totally different
Hold
than
on,
what you said.
hold on. But what
Yeah.
you're saying is that this just how I am. That means that you can't learn to be different from how you just because you
Are you
you
stuck
got
in that way?
right. You got to this person. You went through this journey. Every day you are supposed to grow. You're supposed to learn from everybody.
I
that
have. Because
But you can't say so. Then you can't say that
So
this
she
is
gonna
just how
stop
I
saying
am.
that from
No,
today
no,
on out.
but I don't
Because
mean,
when
like,
me and
it's
you
just how
talk,
I am.
I'm sure
I mean,
you talk
it's
different.
not that
It
this
be
is how I
totally
am.
different.
I mean that I do definitely grow every day.
Okay.
I'm a different person than I was 3 years
Yeah.
ago.
Because
I'm
I see
just
what
like
I
person
I
I
met
8
years
years ago.
ago.
Thank you. Exactly. Am I not?
Yes,
Am I
you
not?
are. So,
Yes, you
okay,
are.
yes,
you
let's
are.
say this in the
Very
spirit
different.
of this talk, which I fucking love. We hit on so many different topics, but what it did was it took a lot of things that we deal with as women, and we took it out our head and we put it on the table, right?
Yeah.
We all were very bare, we're very open, we're very honest. And this is meant to grow. Being able to feel safe, being able to be open with one another, hear the questions, hear the sound, hear what people have to say, even opposition to what opposition to what we think.
That's a
Opposition
good conversation.
to-
That's a good conversation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Conversation to opposing
Opposition.
views.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
not gonna
So
agree
what
on
we
everything.
might-
Right. We can agree to
Yes.
disagree.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
Yes.
mental health is
Respectfully.
very,
Yeah,
very
respectfully.
important for us as women to be the super people we pretend to be. Because I'm not super at all. I try to be the best person I can be every day. I fuck up. I put on my pants one leg at a time. Like if I'm tired, I might put them on 2 times. But either way, I am pure, honest, open human being, and I'm gonna fuck up every day, and I'm here to learn. I'm grateful for the women that I got that's in my corner, Brandy on the couch. But I'm also say I am grateful to the partners that we have in our lives.
Yeah.
Good
for y'all.
Give it up for the peanut gallery.
Our sexual chocolates and
Not
caramel,
chocolate.
right, and caramel and vanilla
mocha.
But finding ways to be peaceful in who we are. So with that said, y'all, I'm gonna bring down our conversation to a close because they did do the 10 o'clock call, so we got 4 minutes left. So as John would say, insert podium here, get your shots together because we gonna close out with shot
One more
o'clock.
left in me.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know shit that's going on. No, okay, wait, no. There's a glow party at the Boom Boom Room on Friday. Kinks and Freaks. That's not their goal. Huh? A pink party. Oh,
it.
in the pink party. In the
Yeah.
pink.
I want to go
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
I want to go to the pink. Baby, we go to the pink.
They got the pink party.
And Club Meet More?
I think
Oh, no, it's Couple Choice. I think it's Couple Choice.
Cammie is having her pool party on Saturday out in Michigan City.
Tiffany Harfield, too.
Keep Tiffany
Lemonade,
Harfield.
Jungle Jam party.
Jungle Jam party on Saturday. Shout out to the crew in Michigan City. Y'all know Tippy got sets on Sunday.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yes, so
I saw that.
check out Tippy. He got sets on Sunday and he's still doing his Tippy Tuesday. This Monday coming up is Poly Night. So see y'all at Lil's on Monday.
Oh,
It
is
shouldn't be
everyone in
no
there?
tornado hurricane.
Is everyone in there?
I think so.
Oh, we
Every
definitely
other
had a hurricane.
Monday.
We definitely had a
I'm not
hurricane
going
last Monday. It was
My
definitely
pants got
soggy in
flooded.
the motherfucker. It was definitely
My
soggy in the
bad.
Caught the
motherfucker.
end of it.
Oh, it was definitely soggy in the motherfucker.
Hell
We was
yeah.
standing in front of it.
It
It
was
was
hard
definitely
when I got there.
yeah, because we left. We was in that
standing
standing front or something like that. We tried to
We
stand
was.
in front.
It was a whole flood of water.
What is with this voice like in your throat?
Because I always
I
got a
told-
voice.
It come and
Every
go.
time I have a
Look,
different
it come and go.
conversation,
Yeah,
I
it
got
come
a
and
voice
go.
with it.
That's your masculine
No.
energy.
You're
coming
right.
in.
Like, what is in your throat?
All right,
Hey,
y'all.
y'all.
But that's what we got going on. Definitely hit me or John up, inbox us. Thank you guys for watching. Get your glasses together. And ladies, let's get what y'all got to say. Everybody
What?
sign off.
Have a good night. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. I was going to say that.
It's never too late to continue to grow.
There you go. Ash.
I don't even what the.
I didn't want to go.
You just want to go right out.
I Russell said
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
That y'all coming out. God bless.
I already say this.
I will say.
Protect your mental health. Peace
Yes.
is everything. And even when you feel like you ain't gotta depend on your or lean on your women's circle, if you got a man circle, cool. But women are the shit. We don't give each other enough, like you always tell me, grace.
Yes.
We are the shit.
Yes. Yes.
We take on so much and do everything. We are the shit.
Yes. Yes.
And
I will say this. Everyone out there, if there are things that you struggle with on a day-to-day basis, get help. Talk to somebody, reach out. It is okay. It is okay to realize that whatever you dealing with in your head, you can't handle on your own.
Don't hop in the
You
river.
should always keep a circle around you of beautiful people that can pour into you and get you what you need, even when you can't
You
get it
just
for
need a
yourself.
hug. You just need a
So
hug.
with that said, I love you ladies.
I love you.
Y'all, it's gonna be lit when we get out this bitch, okay? Don't hop in the river. Shout out to y'all. Have a great night. Love y'all.